here at Heinz Field for this Week 11 divisional matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hello friends, Jim Nance and Phil Simms getting set for this important matchup late in the year. The playoff chase is on, and every game is an absolute must. Partner, how about it before kickoff?
Well, Jim, I love these type of situations. You know, as players and coaches, you can't be afraid. Don't worry about mistakes. Go out there and be the aggressor. This is an aggressive sport.
What's going on, folks? It's Kspadetheprospect, a.k.a. the Big Blue Chevy driver, the guy sometimes referred to as the YouTube MVP, and I am back, as promised, with what could be my favorite series on my own channel. This is the story of Johnny Hithard, originally Jonathan Williams, a little badass kid out the ghetto that actually made something of himself thanks to his love for football. As you see him miss an open field tackle right there. Let's hope we don't see too much of that. So to set this game up, man, needless to say, this is a bit of a rivalry game, man, division rival. You got the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Always going to be a hell of a fight. And even more so here because you got the Ravens that's kind of floating around the middle of the pack as far as their win-loss record. They've had some issues offensively, and they've had some injury issues defensively. But now in this game, you got a healthy Ray Lewis back who was out with an injury. You got the kid, of course, Johnny Hithard, and you got his childhood idol, Ed Reed, all on the field, man. It's built up to be a great game. So let's jump right into the commentary, all right? So the Baltimore Ravens offense was able to put points on the board, and Johnny, what was that? What was that? I don't know, y'all. Actually, I tried to knock the hell out of that guy, and it just made me run the wrong way. I don't know what was up with that, all right? But definitely, man, Ben Roethlisberger in this game is playing like the Ben in real life. He holds on to the ball until receivers get open, and at the last minute, just when you think he's about to get sacked, zips the pass out, finds a receiver after the coverage is broken down. You know what I'm saying? Passing is a lot about your offensive line and how much time you get a quarterback, as Johnny gets on the board with his first tackle of the game. So it's just going to be a struggle between the offense from the Steelers and the defense from the Ravens. You know, that's pretty much how it goes in real life, right? All right, so case in point, you see right here, man, Ben just about to get hit at the end of this play, just about to get hit, finds a receiver in a pack of Baltimore Ravens who makes a big catch, gives him a 3rd and inches. Can they get the first down here? Let's see. Ben drops back. The pressure gets there. They're going to have to punt here. Unfortunately, that Raven offense can't get another point on the board. Still a 7-0 game here in the second quarter. You got Big Ben still picking apart the secondary. So even though he gets hit here, this is exactly what I'm talking about. At the last minute, he gets the pass off. You see Johnny in press coverage with the receiver. And I don't know, man, only Ben can get that pass in there. And even though Johnny Hithard is there to stop a big game, guess what? They moved the chains again. Frustrating, man, frustrating. 1st and 10. They're still going to the air. Ben with time finds a receiver over the middle, and that's pretty much what he did all game long. 2nd and short here. Looking for a big stop from the defense. Too much time in the pocket, you think, and then he goes down. Paul Kruger went ham this game. There's no nice way to put it. He was coming again on this play, but guess what? Big Ben holds on to the ball for the very last minute and finds a wide open receiver on the sideline. Just barely zipped it in there to keep the chains moving. Guess what, though? The guy Paul Kruger is back. I told y'all he was going ham. Like, they couldn't block him. He was unblockable this game. So 2nd, now it's long yardage. They go no huddle here. You're going to see the Ravens drop back in the zone. And this must be some really good, really good pass coverage, because I know that's not what they drew up. I'm pretty sure they didn't draw up that play. So as a result, they got to go for 3, and they just barely get the football through the uprights. It's a 7-3 game, and that's how we're going to close out the first half. Now coming back in the second half, you're going to see Johnny floating. Doesn't matter, man. That's a coverage sack. Paul Kruger gets there again for his 3rd sack of the game. Dude is averaging a sack a quarter and then hit hard. Man, Johnny's showing you why he got the last name Hithard. Somebody get this guy a cart, get him off the field. He don't want to play anymore. Took his heart, He don't want to play no more, all right? So 3rd and long, man. You're going to see Big Ben taking a shot down the field, and the Ravens defense just flat out not having that. They ain't having that. You got to do something better than that. And the funny thing is, you're going to see on the replay, it really wasn't even pressure there. Big Ben just tried up the Ravens secondary. How disrespectful. Come on, Ben, you know better than that. He just dropped back, tried to throw something like a Hail Mary. Ravens pick it off. All right. Unfortunately, they can only get 3 on the board. So you still got a 7-point game at this point. It's 10-3 at the end of the third. And the pressure is still coming for Big Ben, who's hanging in there like a trooper. He tries to go down the field again. Ravens secondary again. Great defensive play there. Now, Ben, the guy's methodical. He did a great job of mixing some short dink plays and then the long plays and then these plays right here. Hold on to the ball. Hold. Last minute, bam. Nobody saw that guy on the sideline. First down. Kruger gets back there. Big Ben is flushed out of the pocket. Johnny runs up and, hey, they don't call him Big Ben for no reason. They call him Big Ben because he's big. He damn near trucked Johnny. Don't tell nobody, though. Don't tell nobody. And you know Johnny wants some revenge. He's not going to let that go like that. So you see him get his 5th tackle of the game right here. Now we're back in the 4th quarter. It's still a 10-3 game. And this is a hell of a game. This is the type of game that I'm willing to pay for, tickets for. Until this happened. Rashard Mendenhall just goes beast mode and just, but man, he's just knocking folks over, dragging folks. I thought it was a decent run until I saw he broke the tackle from Ray Lewis. And you see, you know what I'm saying? I got my coach on the sideline looking like, wait a minute, what just happened right there? When Ray got his tackle broke, I was like, okay, Mendenhall just went ham. So after a run like that, the Steelers go right back to Mendenhall. He gets him in the end zone. It was a tie game for a minute. The Ravens get back on the board. The offense showed up. Now we need another stop here late in the game. So you see Hithard with a tackle here, like a little wrestle down tackle. And that's Ray Lewis said, look, Mendenhall, let me get my get back on that play. Next time I hit you, lay down like you're supposed to. So just when it seems like the Steelers might get the drive that might tie the game up, you see Johnny Hithard coming up with a big interception across the middle. Look at the replay. I'm going to show you what I like about it. I just told you Ed Reed was his childhood idol. You see Ed Reed for a minute, and then boom. That's Johnny doing what Johnny does. Big play, clutch play. The defense really needed a stop. How fitting for it to be Johnny to come up with the interception. However, the Ravens offense can't put any more points on the board, so the pressure is back on the D to stand up big at the end of the game. Gang rape on that guy right there. Pause if needed. So Ben calls the no huddle before Johnny can get back onside. That's cheap right there, Ben. That's cheap. Look at Ray Lewis was looking at the ref like, come on, man, that's cheap. Doesn't matter, though. It's the rules. Come right back, man. Finding Mike Wallace on the sideline. He's able to get the first down. Come on, man. Here we go. Not again. This is Ben trying to mount the comeback at the end of the game. Definitely needs some big plays from this Raven defense. Even though they've made big plays all game, it's not over yet. So you get a chance to see another hit hard hole. Johnny coming across the middle, swinging the big stick, knocking kids over, man. Lay your ass down. That's all I got to say. That's the only advice I got for you. So Ben taking a shot downfield. A big play from this guy here. I don't know his name, but he's already made one big play. And I'm looking at the clock. It's less than a minute. Hold on, Ravens. Third down. And just, man, I'm telling you, this guy Ben is so frustrating to play against. At the end of the game, he's still finding ways to keep this drive alive. And no, somebody just dropped the easiest interception of the game. But guess what, man? That defensive line stands up big. They got a 4th and forever. All you got to do is make sure nobody gets behind you on this one. Worst case scenario, you give them a field goal, right? And no, he's not going to get away from Paul Kruger. He's not, man. I told you the guy went beast mode. He showed up in the end of the game. He is the player of the game, and Johnny Hithard and the Baltimore Ravens sneak out of here with a tough win. That's all I got for this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Until then, I'm out. Peace.
Rainmaker.